Hi, I'm Jackie-e, and I want to talk about some of the latest trends in modern techno. Have you noticed how techno seems to be getting faster? A couple of years ago, techno was around about, or most techno tracks were around about 125, 130 BPM, maybe 132. Sounded great. Now, particularly over the last 12 months, there's been a marked increase in that BPM, and most tracks now are coming out at 135 to 140 BPM. Well, that's fine. I like tracks at 135 to 140 BPM, a little bit faster, a little bit more energy. It sounds great. But many producers are now pushing the boundaries beyond 140 BPM, coming up to 145, 150 BPM. Well, there are many great tracks that are being made at those BPMs, and I like some of them. But what I do object to is when the BPMs get even faster, and some of them are now coming out at 150 BPM plus. It's just not my taste. Now, lots of people do like the really, really fast BPMs, and that's fine, that's great. We all have different tastes. It'd be a boring world if we didn't, but for me, it's a bit of a turn-off. But what I really worry about is if BPM is going the way of an offshoot of drum and bass in the 90s. When drum and bass started in the early 90s as an offshoot of jungle, it was pretty fast, 175 BPM. It's fast now, I suppose. But the style of the rhythms, the drums and the bass, it suits it. It's great. I love drum and bass. But in the early 2000s, drum and bass grew an offshoot called gabba, which pushed those BPMs up to 190, 200, and pretty much disappeared up its own backside. And something similar happened with dubstep in the late 2000s, early 2010s, where some of it just got faster and faster, and it just hit the wall full tilt. So my plea is, don't make techno too fast that it becomes unlistenable. Stick to the 140-ish BPMs. That's what I like anyway.